I'm an old man and I'm free. Oh, man. Okay, I get it now. I like being an old man on YouTube. I'm totally getting it. And if you're young, it's the same thing, young or old. But I want to tell you what happened that made the big difference for me. And it wasn't the views and it wasn't the subs, which it's been a big year for me. I had 43 subs in May. So, you know, it's not astronomical, but for me, you know, 60-year-old guy, and, you know, people were saying, well, you ought to do a YouTube channel. I've been doing my life, and I thought, well, I bring YouTube along, like a lot of people do, and it's either good or it's bad. It depends on what you like, what you want. So I'm just bringing you along with me, and it's been really, really fun. It's been successful to a point. And I'm not really going to change anything except getting out and moving around now because I'm getting paid. Now, I'm not getting paid the first time. I've been paid twice by YouTube, and I want to talk about subs and views and how subs don't really matter too much. I mean, you got to get monetized. It's the views. And I had to kind of back off from just trying to get views. I had to start living, and once I started living and doing my thing, I got the views. And my crappiest videos that I think are the crappiest are the ones that do the best. It's because I just kind of let go like I'm doing now, doing this video with real information, how YouTube has affected my life. Now, YouTube could be gone tomorrow, right? I could be demonetized, you know. So I realize that it's just something there. Like my job, I could get fired from my job. You know, somebody could leave me or whatever if I had a partner. You know, my life could fall apart and this could be gone tomorrow. But I wouldn't let it take me out like that because I've lost lots of things. I've lost a lot. And maybe you have too, or maybe you haven't. But if you haven't, or if you have, think about it this way with YouTube. And this is the way I did it when I went into it. I was like, well, this isn't just something I'm going to try to do to make a bunch of money. I'm going to document the things I do and the things I have done. I'm not afraid of that. I'm going to do that, and then it'll be in the back. It'll be a library. People watch it. I might make a cup of coffee or a burrito, or, you know, it'll buy me lunch. It'll buy me an extra little bit of groceries when I on Social Security, which is just right around the corner. That's why I did it. Social Security. I don't have a pension. So I have Social Security, hopefully, in the next, 24 months if I do it early, which I probably will. I mean, no reason to wait. I might be dead, right? So I'll do Social Security, and I also have some things that just happened that it's not just YouTube. YouTube opened some doors for me. That's really why I'm making this video, is to tell you the doors that open. And if YouTube disappeared for me tomorrow, I'd have these doors I opened already. That's how I'm using YouTube. It's cold here and under the tarp. I'm getting ready to take off again for a little stretch. But what I did was I started doing the videos, just kind of hammering out my past, talking stories, which I'm still going to do. I have lots of stories from Alaska, Himalayas, all over the world. But, as I travel, I'll tell those stories. It's more fun when I'm traveling. I'll sit by the blue wall sometimes, base camp, which I call it if you've watched my videos. But for the most part, I'll move, and now I can move around because I got some extra income. Now, I'm not going to keep dragging along the video to tell you what happened. And first of all, I got paid last month. It was pretty good. But the scope for this month, now I see it, is great. I had an excellent month just in views. I had enough to actually travel. Now, on top of that, the things that just happened were the brand deals. I got 2 small brand deals. Not real small, not huge, but enough that it actually was a little bit more than what I made in my views. So between those 2 things and some of my affiliate things, like I got some free stuff, I got a new free stove I'm going to demo for you. I've got some free stuff to demo. And I'm supposed to get an electric bike, which I'll probably demo, and then I'll probably donate it. So things like that are happening. But for one of these brands, it was a big deal, and it's for the next 3 months. And you'll see some of my in between commercials. I'll throw in this product, which I believe in. I'll only do a brand deal if I believe in it. That's for sure. Because I'm out here, I want you, if you're off-grid, or even if you don't live on a bike, it doesn't matter. Or even if you're in your apartment or house. This next thing that I'm getting, I'm going to show you, and you'll be able to use it anywhere you are, and it's portable. And it's not something you've been seeing on the other RV channels too. It's a little different, and that's what I'm looking for, different stuff. So this month I've got enough to travel. Hey, I'm going to be down here in the southern states, kind of southwest, and then into Mexico. That's all in question right now just because of things going on, getting dental work done. But let me know what you want to see, where you want to go. I'm kind of down in this region. I'm not going to fly to Finland if you want me to go to Finland or something like that. But I like desert, mountains, high passes, and I've got big plans. But in between now and let's say summer, I'm open to some ideas as I'm traveling down around here, things you want to see. But I've got a lot of ideas already, and I know you're going to like them. If you're retired, this is, people say this on YouTube, do a channel. Well, I say do it if you want to. Do it if you feel like you want to talk and tell some stories. I know I blah, 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 and I talk a lot, but I've got a lot of information to give. Whether or not you can use it, that's for you to decide. But this was a great month. I want feedback on, hey, where should I go? Now, the other thing for younger people, and this is important, if you're younger, my content, old guy retiring, cruising around, well, it can be exciting at times because sometimes I hit some weirdness. But that supplemental YouTube income will be helpful for me when I'm traveling and I'm down in South America, Mexico, wherever I am, back here, wherever I am, and especially if I'm living like this. A lot of times I'll rent an Airbnb or a small place just for a little bit. It will be helpful during those times. Like now when it's colder and I'm staying, campground, staying with people here and there. But I like to live alone, like to be alone. So I'll find that place, in the wintertime or even in the summer, just to hunker down and hang out for a month. I go in a few directions. I tell stories. I do the bike. I know I kind of lead off, that's me. Off, it's detours off the main path. That is Tectonic Traveler, really, by nature. The bike is my backstory because I pretty much live out on the fringe. I'm not, living in the gutter on drugs or anything. I've had the ups and downs in my life. Right now I can share some of those things to help too. But if you're young, do a YouTube, because think about it like I did 6 months ago. You might someday, you might be a long way from Social Security, but if you're doing your own gig and you're an entrepreneur or even working another job, that's money in the bank. It's money in the bank for now until it changes, whatever. And that's the thing about me is I know things will change and they dissolve. Things dissolve. So take advantage of them while you can. Have 1 foot in and 1 foot out. If I'm all in YouTube, it's going to be a real bummer if it all folds. So I don't want to put everything into YouTube all the time. I have to live. Otherwise, there is no YouTube channel for me. It's what it's been about. My mountaineering days, climbing big mountains in the Himalayas, Alaska. Now on the bike, going back to South America. Eventually, things are weird down there. So, it's just the way it is. Life changes every day. Things cycle. And I appreciate you watching. Please like and subscribe. And we're going to get to it. If you're old, young, in between, come with me. I got a lot of stuff to show you. Thanks.